friends, today I'm going to discuss about joins in SQL. For that, first of all, let's create two tables. First, I will create employee record table. Then we have employee ID column. Data type will be int and employee ID column is our primary key. Employee name, data type vacha, email address, data type vacha. Then our second table, employee salary. Here also we have employee ID column, data type int. This employee ID refers the table employee record. So we will add foreign key constraint here. Foreign key constraint, then add the reference. Reference table is employee record. It will refer employee ID column from the employee record table. So add employee ID. Then salary column, data type int, is permanent. Vacha 50. I will execute this table also. Now let's insert some data. Now let's insert data into our employee salary table. Before that, I am executing employee record table. These are the tables that we created. Under the topic of joiners, first I will discuss about inner join. Let's see what is this inner join and how to apply inner joins in our SQL table. Only common records between two tables will be taken in inner joins. When we need to select the common data from more than one table, then we will use inner joins. Here I will describe inner joiners using simple diagrams. This circle describes table 1 and this circle represents table 2. The red colored part represents the common records or common columns from table 1 and table 2. These are the tables that I created previously. One is employee record table and second one is employee salary table. I will name this circle as circle A and this is our circle B. Circle A represents employee record table and circle B represents employee salary table. Here you will see an orange colored part. This is the common column for both employee record table and employee salary table. You will see both employee record table and salary table have employee ID column as their common column. So this orange color represents employee ID column. Now let's see how to write down the query for inner joiners. We want to select employee record table dot employee ID. Employee record dot employee ID means employee ID column from the table employee record. And then employee record dot employee name. It means employee name column from the table employee record. Then we want to select email address from employee record table. And then we want to select salary column from the employee salary table. Employee salary dot column name salary. Then is permanent column from employee salary table dot is permanent. We want to select from the table employee record and employee salary. So I will put inner join keyword between two tables. Then on keyword employee record table dot employee ID equal to the employee salary table dot employee ID. Then let's execute our inner join query. Here you will see the output. These are my original table for employee record and employee salary. This is the table that I joined with the inner join. This Result table will show only the common parts from employee record and employee salary table. Both employee record table and salary table having employee ID 1, employee ID 3 and employee ID 4. So our result table which came after inner joining shows only these three records. This inner join is also known as default join. Just using only the keyword join, we can do inner joining. I will show one example. Let's do the same one. Instead of this inner join part, I will remove inner part and use only the join keyword. Here, you will get the same output. The second type of joiners is outer join. We use outer joins when we want to select all data from one table, including common data from the second table. It includes null values where it does not find data in the second column. There are three types of outer joins: left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Let's discuss about left outer join. We use left outer join when we need to find all the data from left table, including common data from the right table. In this diagram, you will see that table 1 and table 2. Table 1 will be the left side table and table 2 will be the right side table. The red colored part represent the data that coming from left hand side table, including the common data from the right hand side table. For an example, I have created two tables. One is employee record table and second one is employee salary table. When we consider about the result table or the output table that comes after left joining, the final table will contain all the data related to table employee ID 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let's move to the coding part. Here are my tables. Let's try how to apply left outer join into these two tables. Select employee record table dot employee ID. It means employee ID column from employee record table. Then employee record dot employee name, employee record dot email. Then second table employee salary dot, then salary column. It means salary column from employee salary table. Now is permanent column from employee salary table. From employee record table, left outer join, employee salary. On command, employee dot employee ID equal employee ID column from employee salary table. Let's run this one and see the output. Here is our employee record table. Here is our employee salary table. This is the table which came after left joining. This contains all the detail from table 1, which means employee record table, and table 2, which means employee salary table. I said that outer joins include null values if they don't find data from the second table. Here you will see some null values here because employee number 2 related to employee number 2, there isn't any salary defined in the table 2. Next one is right outer join. We use right outer join when we need to find all the data from right table, including common data from the left table. We can say that this is the opposite of left outer join. In this simple diagram, you will see here is our left table, it means table 1, and right side table, table 2. The red colored part displays all the data from right side table, including common data from the left side table. Now here I have two sample tables, employee record table and employee salary table. When we consider about the result table or the output table after right joining, that table will contain all the records from employee salary which comes from right side. They will contain details of employee ID 3, 4 and 5 as well as the common part which comes from left side. It means employee record table. The common part will be employee ID 3 and employee ID 4. Then the output table will contain details of employee ID 3, 4 and 5. Let's apply these two into a query. Here is my employee record table and employee salary table. Let's write down the query. Select employee ID from employee record table. Then employee record dot employee name, employee record dot email, employee salary table. We want to select salary and is permanent. From where? From employee record table. Right outer join, then employee salary table. On keyword, employee record dot employee ID column equal Employee ID column in employee salary table. Let's see the output. Here is my original employee record table and employee salary table. This is the output table. It contains employee ID 1, 3, 4, 5 details, and they are the common details for both tables. Let's discuss about full outer join. What is this full outer join? We use full outer joins when we need to select all the data from tables. Whether if it is common or uncommon, we use full outer joins. This will give complete data from left table and right table. Here you have table number 1, it means left table, and table number 2, right table. The red color part shows all the data from right table and left table, including common data. Here I have two tables, employee record table and employee salary table. Employee record table is our left side table and employee salary is our right side table. When we discuss about the result output after applying full outer join, output table will have all the details of employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's see how to write the query for full outer join. Select employee record dot employee ID, then employee record, employee name. Select employee name from employee record table, employee ID from employee record table, then select email from employee record table. Then inside salary table we have salary, then is increment. From employee record table, full outer join, employee salary table. On keyword, employee record table dot employee ID column equal to the employee ID column in employee salary table. Now let's see the output. Here is the output. This is our original table for employee record, original table for employee salary. This is the output came after applying full outer join. It will contain all the data in employee record table and employee salary table. If there isn't any value for a particular column, it has mentioned these columns as null. Now let's move to the third type of SQL joiners. It is cross-join. Cross-join is used to find Cartesian product between two tables. It will simply join each row from one table to each row in second tables. It will multiply each row of first table with each row of second table. We need not to implement any key column in cross joins. Let's see how to do this. Now let's see how to apply cross join for our employee record table and employee salary table. Employee record dot employee name, employee record dot email, employee salary dot salary, employee salary dot is permanent. Then from employee record table cross join employee salary table let's run this one and see the output. Here you will have 20 records. This is how we make cross joins. Now I will show you another way of making queries by using objects. Select for the employee record table, I will make emp object emp.employee id. Then emp.employee name, emp.email. For the employee salary table, I will make new object as sal dot salary, sal dot is permanent. And from employee record, we named employee record as emp. Then cross join employee salary table. We named employee salary table as SAL. Now let's see whether it is working. This is all about joiners in SQL. I started the discussion on the topic of inner joiners. Then I moved to outer joiners. There are three types of outer joiners in SQL. They are left outer join, right outer join, and third one is full outer join. And the third type of SQL joiner is cross join. Here I covered all the type of joiners in SQL. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.